Game 2 of the World Series. We'll see the San Francisco Giants as they play against the Toronto Blue Jays. Should be a great game of baseball coming up soon.
The Rogers Center sold out. Our site for this game from Toronto. Defending the home field advantage today in Toronto, it's the Blue Jays. And hi again. We welcome you to our Saturday night broadcast of Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And let's glance at Toronto starting. So, Steve, how's he going to handle these San Francisco bats today?
Pitching's the key to win any ball game, and with their quality right-hander on the mound today, that's going to be a key as well against this outstanding lineup. He's going to have to execute his pitches to get the outs.
This is how the Giants are lining up.
Well, this lineup, their hitting coach preaches contact, and really contact hitters throughout this lineup, guys who put the ball in play, tough to strike out.
Dykstra in the box now. He'll be starting us off in this game for 2K Sports. Line drive left of the bag and foul. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. He's out at first base. Nice play on the cover.
That's a well-executed play right there, Gary. He hustled over, got to first base, and touched the bag.
Thought he might have had a strikeout there, but he's involved in the out anyway. Bullen up now. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a line drive. Into left field. Safe at first. Very late throw. Now we'll take a quick look at the Blue Jays and their defensive alignment.
Well, Gary, in a game like this, they need to play solid defense, especially against a lineup that can put the ball in play like this team can.
This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall. And he'll stop at second base, and it will be a double. And with a win here, Steve, that obviously gives them a little separation, gives them a little more leeway. Maybe they play even a little more relaxed.
And it gets them that much closer to the ultimate goal, the World Series championship.
You get into the postseason play, sometimes roles change, and maybe that's what's happening here. We've got a starter in the pen, Steve.
You don't hold anything back in the playoffs, Gary. Everybody's available. Doesn't matter the role. If somebody needs to come in, they're all raising their hand.
Now a spin and a throwback to second. Spin and a throwback to second. Oh, he had to stretch that one out, but he got back in there. A throw back to second. And he's back easily, made a dive to get in. The pitch. And that's another foul ball. Slider misses, and it's 1-2 now.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. Hit on the ground, and that one goes foul.
Well, anytime you have two strikes, if you look at the pitch coming out of the pitcher's hand and you think it's going to be a borderline pitch, you better swing. You don't leave it in the hands of the umpire. Take your chances, and that's what he did. He fouled it off. Now he's going to see another one.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
And play is stopped here. Surprisingly, apparently they want to talk things over.
They must have seen something from the dugout. Maybe it's mechanics. Maybe he wasn't feeling good before the game.
The 3-2 pitch. Strike three called. Home plate umpire racks him up, 2 down.
Now the curveball right to the bottom of the strike zone. The hitter just gave up on it. It looks like a statue standing up there. Swing the bat.
Bragg batting now. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. For some reason, he tried to hit that pitch in the dirt. It's a strike. This one's grounded foul, wide of first. Fastball swung on and missed, side retired. They get 2 men in scoring position. Couple of hits, can't get them home though. So it'll be the Toronto Blue Jays, bottom half of the first. The first pitch. Swings and misses the splitter. 0-1.
A good sinking action in on the hands. Awfully tough to center that one. That can break a lot of bats.
That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. 1 down. Chance now to check the lineup, this time for the Blue Jays. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, Brett Laurie is a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
It's going to be to Jesus. That one's hit to the right, way down there, but that's going to be a long foul ball. That swung on, hit on the ground. And that one eats him up. But he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work. Here's a look at how the Giants will line up defensively.
Well, within their division, it's the highest ranked defensive team. They make the plays, and it really is one of the things that distinguishes them from the rest of the competition.
And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
He was trying to be the natural, knock the cover off that ball. Problem is, you got to hit it before you can knock it off.
Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. Well, that was a quick inning right there, 7 pitches. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball, I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. And it's De Los Santos at the plate. He'll start us out here in the second. And a strike starting the second here. It's 0-1. That one is going to miss. Low for a ball, 1-1.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
Here's the pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Two one on the way. He sends this one in the air towards center. It's caught.
Good read off of the bat. A quick jump has to come in on it a little bit. It has enough time to put it away.
And let's see, we've got Cruz Jr. batting. Slider just misses, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Misses outside for ball 2. Lined right at the second baseman. And that's through a base hit.
Well, a good job right there getting on base here with one away, standing on second base. Now a single will score him.
Say at the plate. And of course, as a pitcher, you got to keep your eye on which pitches are effective on any given day and which ones aren't. Here's a look at which pitches he's thrown that have generated hits.
Well, this guy's sinker's been hit twice already.
Now with 3 total hits here in the second inning, it's not necessarily a trend that's going to continue, but it's going to be interesting to see what adjustments he makes.
He watches the 1-1 pitch, takes a fastball, strike two. Curveball. Ooh, where did that miss? 2-2. Changeup just about had him, but it's full now. That one goes foul. Here's a spin and a throw back to second, and he dives back safely. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, hit. He dives and gets it. Not in time. He is safe and on. This is an opening for San Francisco.
Well, this sort of at bat right here, when you give up a hit after that many pitches, this is one of these things that could really rattle the pitcher. You have to be careful as a pitching coach. You don't let this inning get out of hand.
Runners at first and third, one away. And he holds off with the pitch low, 1-0. And, you know, any great pitching coach will emphasize the importance of mixing up your pitch types. Let's see how this guy's been doing in that regard.
I think he's throwing that curveball just a little bit too much. I think he needs to mix things up a little bit more to make that pitch more effective.
Now, guys, the other thing I'm noticing, and maybe this is intentional, but he hasn't gone to the four-seam fastball nearly as much as he typically does. I'd like to see him throw that a little bit more, be aggressive, try to get some velocity in there.
Keeping an eye on him at first. On the way. Just off the inside edge, 2-1.
Well, this is a good situation right here for the offensive team. A fast runner on first base and a guy.
He's running, heading for second. And he's in there at second base.
Let's see this one again, Gary. He gets a fairly good jump at first base, makes it easily. Nice job.
That's where sliding can really make a difference. You do get in there faster in this situation when you get down.
And now he's in scoring position.
And he missed ball 4. That's going to load the bases.
A 3-ball pitch, and he goes with the slider. Now he has no margin for error as he loads the bases.
Dykstra at the plate, and he'll be swinging with the bases loaded.
Gary, they got a big opportunity now to take the lead in this situation.
Hit in the air to center field. And that looks like an RBI and a single. Now 2 runs are in. And he's aboard. And got there with a 2-run single. A couple of RBIs on that swing. Let's see what that does for their win expectancy. Graph. Fouled away. Runners at second and third and 2 down. Big swing sends this one on a long, high arc to right field. And he's got it. Spectacular play. Look through the paces. It's going to be Centron. Took a called 3rd strike in his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Too far outside, 1-0.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of, that hard fastball away.
And here's an interesting analysis of the successful pitches we've seen him throw today. Look at the quality strikes he's thrown.
But what stands out is when he's been most successful is when he's hitting the inside and outside corners of the plate.
Oh, he's trying to steal second. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Here's the pitch. Grounded softly to short. De Los Santos. He'll throw one to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No runs on a hit. And hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Time to be bundled up here if you're in the stands. A little hot chocolate wouldn't hurt either. Centrone at the plate now. He's our first batter here in the fifth. That one gets down for a base hit.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. And you have one or two big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
Bragg is up now. He flew out his last time up. He fouls that one off. Big swing, misses on the changeup, struck him out, one away.
Working the sequence of pitches very well today. Going hard in, soft away with the changeup.
And it's De Los Santos at the plate. He homered back in the third. So they can't make the play.
But Gary, to make the error right there, you just don't want to do that. It's just not good baseball.
Steve, how about the pitching performance so far today?
How's this righty doing it? Well, he's getting a lot of ground ball outs, and it's because they just cannot seem to stay behind the ball. They keep hitting the top of the ball.
And it's fouled off. Well, he's running, taking off for second. Bowker throws to first, side is retired. So they score a run. Darby. In the box. He'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the delivery. It's fouled away. And he fouls another one off. And that's another foul ball. On the ground to first. Cruz Jr. And he'll step on the bag. That'll be the first out. De Jesus is the batter.
Pretty good performance today by the starter. All in all, pretty solid outing. Now it's up to the pen.
He homered earlier in the ballgame.
A couple of productive at-bats so far in this one, despite the fact they're losing. The base hit, driving in a run, Gary, then the home run as well. So he has swung the bat and done some damage.
Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now, 0-2.
But with the swing like that, there's no wonder why he's getting sliders right there. Tough pitch to hit out of the...
They're going to have to keep close tabs on that runner at second base. The pitcher's going to have to make him stop in his lead, because if he gets to third base, he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
He delivers. And he swings and hits this one foul. And on third, 1 out. And the runner's breaking from third. And he tries to get one down. In time for the out. Tie ball game. He comes in to score. That hit knocks in a run. We take a look at the win expectancy graph. Anaga in the batter's box. Drove in a run earlier in the game. And the first pitch. Drops down a bunt. And it goes foul. The pitch. He bunts the ball. Centrone And he gets there in time, and that will be an infield single.
The good hitters, before they step in the batter's box, check the corner infielders to check what their depth is. He looked around and realized, I've got to
swing and a liner to right center. And it's starting to head out towards the wall. He's thinking extra bases. He's on his way to the plate. And he comes in to score, and they have snatched that lead. Here's what that double's done for the win expectancy graph.
Well, they just can't figure out a way to get this guy out. That's now 4 hits for him in this game.
The fans are buzzing with anticipation. They understand this is a turning point in the game.
Steve, really good vibes here. Hitting is contagious, and when you do it late in a ball game, hit up the middle. He's up with it. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. Hoolan up now. He'll start the ninth. Guidry will be called on to pitch. He comes in to close for Toronto.
Well, in the late innings, now it's time for the managers to match wits to see who can best utilize his bench and his bullpen to win this game.
First pitch on the way. Good pitch as he's late on that one. 0-1.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
He deals. That's a foul ball. Curveball got him one away.
Well, K-Cam's going to show us this 12-6 curve. Let's get a better look. Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one. Well, this is what you pay good money for to come to a ball game for a moment just like this.
It is the last inning. Pitcher staring in a very tight situation.
But Gary, both these guys clearly recognize the magnitude of this situation. One swing.
Back up the middle. The diving stop. And he's up with it. And that is not in time. He's aboard at first.
The pitcher makes a great pitch right here. Had him way out in front of this ball, but he gets just enough a piece of it to put it in play. And with that speed, he just beats it out.
It's going to be Centrone. Flew out last time. Up the middle.
Not wasting any time here. He jumps all over that first pitch and rips it into center field.
Bragg is batting, and he's working the lumber now. Big at bat.
I tell you what, they need to stay away from the double play ball. It'd be an absolute rally killer.
Only one away, Steve. It's strike one. Can't make contact on the fastball. Here's the pitch. That's over as well, and it's quickly 0-2.
He must have been looking for an off-speed pitch in that situation because the fastball looked like it surprised him.
Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out, 2 down.
That's a big second out right there, holding on to a slim lead. Now he's got a chance to get out of this thing without any major trouble.
And it's De Los Santos at the plate. He's working now. This is a big at-bat late in the game.
Well, big 2-out at-bat in a critical situation. They need a big hit.
Now the first pitch. That misses inside, 1-0.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. 1-0 delivery is a fastball in there, 1-1.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
Good idea. He's back in there safely. Checks him at second. They try and keep him close. That will do it. He just barely got back there. Checks him again. Much too close for the runner's concerned. He's back in there, though. Here's the pitch. Takes a swing at that fastball. Doesn't get to it. 1-2. And he struck him out. This ball game is over. The potential tying and winning runs left on base.
Well, Toronto comes away with the win, Gary. They did what they needed to do to pull this one out and have to be feeling pretty good about the way they played today.
Well, it's that time again. How about we take a look at our player of the game?
Well, you know, you'd love to see your starting pitcher go a lot deeper in the game than what happened in this one today. But anytime you can bring a guy to the bullpen unexpectedly, like he did today, and show the stuff and the stamina, you would have to think that he would have been equally as effective as a starter in this one today to save the rest of the bullpen.
And pulling off the victory here in this one, they're able to race out to a quick 2-0 lead in the series.
And now they can come into Game 3 very relaxed.
And that's going to do it for us here. For Steve Phillips, Sean Crook, I'm Gary Thorne. Take care.